Alright, we are on day 3, which is another cruising day. 2 cruising days in the morning in St. Martin in the morning. It's been a great day today. I took some photos for somebody that got married on board. It's just pretty interesting. But we're seeing Aqua Theater tonight. I'm hoping to do a separate video on Aqua Theater. It's been a fantastic day. The weather's been amazing. It's been hot. It's perfect. It's breezy now, and it doesn't get any better than this. I envy those people that take those world cruises for 365 days, but we're having a great time. This ship is so incredibly big. It's like a country on the water, honestly. It's impossible to describe how big this ship is. It's really impossible to describe how big this ship is. There's a lot of walking around, but you can get used to it. You don't get lost. People everywhere, great, crews amazing. The ship is full. It's about 7,000 people, so there's a lot of people here. And we're just having a great time. So we'll see a little bit for the Aqua Theater. Intense is what it's called. Here we go, day 3, on our way to the Vitality Spa. Good morning.
Good morning.
On the way to the Vitality Spa. Work out a little bit, try to feel a little better. I thought I was here. And then, I don't know, more of the same today. The Vitality Spa. Oh, yes. Here is the gym. They have yoga classes going on.
Beautiful. If you know it, sing it. No yet? No yet. Here we go.
Love and marriage, love and marriage, go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Royal Theatre for today's Love and Marriage Game Show. Now please welcome your host, your cruise director, is Dan! Come on everybody, make some noise! Give it up for the beautiful Emilio and the lovely Mel. And ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. Welcome to our Love and Marriage Game Show. As I scan the crowd, a lot of you must not have heard the warning for parents and the children. So how long have the two of you been married?
4 days.
4 days! Kayla, Matt, and Kayla. So where are you from, Matt?
From Long Island.
From Long Island? Okay, and how long have the two of you been married?
5 years. Married. 5 years married, 10 years together before we got married, with a little break here and there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Who took the break?
It was different times. Each of us took a turn.
Suzette and Domingo. Oh, that sounds exotic. Very nice. Domingo, where are you from?
Born in Cuba, raised in Miami.
Born in Cuba and raised in Miami. How about you, Suzette?
Born in Clearwater, Florida, raised in Miami, Florida.
Oh, how long have the two of you been married?
50.
50, just 50? Five, right, 50?
Right.
How did the two of you meet?
My locker was here.
Your locker was here?
Her
So
locker was
High school.
high school sweethearts! Oh, the
took a break. Okay, so we've asked a couple questions of you to find out how well, just to find out about you. Now we're going to see how well you know each other by asking you a series of questions. I have a list of questions I'm going to be asking you. And the way that you want to do this game is you want to answer the way you think your spouse is going to answer the question, okay? And if you match up your points, or match up your answers, you get points. You get the most points by the end of the game, you get some real nice prizes. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask all the ladies to please stand up. Stand up, ladies, and what you're going to do is you're going to follow Mel out to our soundproof booth where you can enjoy some exotic male dancing. You guys are going to answer the question, that way you get out of this game alive, okay? All right, so here we go with question number 1. We want to know, what is the name of your wife's best-looking female friend? All right, Suzette? So Domingo wanted to say Patrick, but we had to, he was like, oh, he went on and on and on about Patrick, but then we said, no, it's got to be a female friend of hers, okay, yeah. So who do you suppose he said?
Cookie.
Cookie. Well, he's looking, oh, yeah. No, he said Kay. He's going way back. Way back. She doesn't even remember Kay. All right. Do you find it unusual? He remembers Kay and you don't? Oh, do you? Okay. Lauren? So he said, are you ready? I'm not going to give you the answer, but he said, can I say her whole body? Which, there's a few people that walked out on that one. And I said, no, you have to be specific. So he came up with a specific answer. So what do you think of your mom? Is her most attractive physical feature?
Her boobs.
Her boobs! No, he said her waist. We thought it was oddly specific. Yes, we did. Okay. All right. We asked the guys, what size bra and what color bra is your wife wearing right now? Let's start with the color. What color?
Beige.
Beige. Oh, so close. He said black. He said you were in the black bra. Yeah. Is he right? No. And what size? What size did he say?
He probably said, like, large.
Large. No, he said 12. We asked the guys if they could change 2 things about you. What would they make bigger and what would they make smaller?
My boobs.
Your boobs. He was saying, or your lips. Say bigger lips, bigger lips. Let's try for the other 5 points. What would he make smaller?
My voice box.
Nope, he said your butt. Let's start with smaller. Whoa, what would he make smaller?
My feelings.
Your feelings? No, he wasn't that clever. Sorry, Zach. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. All right. No, he said smaller hands. No. Started talking about the ring and the band and anyway. Well, what would he make bigger?
My boobs.
Your boobs. No, he said your throat.
So this was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I'd heard many times. It's the first time I saw it. Other cruise ships are starting to take the idea and use it, but it was just unbelievably funny. So I'm going to post a separate video of the entire show. So I did record the entire show. So take a look on the channel. The entire show should be posted up there somewhere. It's worth a watch.
Okay. So.
Here on day 3, we're getting ready for the parade. We got all the parade stuff out. Here is the Royal Caribbean Parade. Usually done twice during a 7-day cruise. It's pretty cheesy. You know, it's the middle of the day. I think this was at 12:30 p.m. on the second cruising day. So, you know, there's tons of people down there. I don't think even probably 1% of the ship goes and sees it. But it's all the entertainment crew. So it's all the ice, you know, dancers in the aqua theater. I don't know if the aqua theater does, but I know it's the ice. I know it's voices and different performers. They all do this. They all do this parade twice a cruise. So take a look at the image. If you'd like to see the whole parade, I did record it all. Just leave it in the comments and I'll post it.
And your positions!
So we're going into formal night. A lot of people don't dress up for formal night, but we do. The ship is really moving. Always bring a suit, and my daughter gets dressed up in a nice dress. You get pictures taken, and I just took a walk around. The whole ship is really, dressed up. So it's a fun night. Tomorrow is our port in St. Martin. So, and we have Aqua Theater tonight. So looking forward to a fun night.
Yeah, it's pretty huge lines. Huh? Oh my god. Theater on one for dinner and all that, but again, look on the channel if you'd like to see the entire show. The show is called Intense. Completely soaked. They're all soaked. All the people in the front. Yeah. All right, so if you've ever looked into an Oasis class ship or an Icon class ship, you have no doubt heard that the Aqua Theater is one of the best performances on sea, and I can't really dispute that. It's absolutely amazing. It's about 45 minutes long. This is called Intense. I've heard people say they like it. I've not been on Icon, but I've heard people say they like the show on Wonder better than that on Icon. It's obviously personal preference. But once again, if you want to see this entire show, then check out the channel. I'm going to post the entire show as much as I can without copyright problems. So, thanks. So cool. I think the internet was down or something, but we had a probably a 20-minute pause. It was phenomenal. Best Aqua Theater that I've seen. It's called Intense. It was definitely intense. And the problem was that when we were done, every single restaurant was closed. So all the way from the Windjammer dining room, all the specialty restaurants, literally the only things that were open were Sorrento's, the pizza place, Park Cafe, I think Park Cafe, that may or may not be, I don't think it is, and Cafe Promenade. That's it, those three venues. So if you don't want relatively crappy pizza or a slice of cake, I guess, from Cafe Promenade, you got room service. And so I figured, we hadn't eaten since early. We had an early lunch, and then we hadn't eaten pretty much throughout the day. And so I called room service at 9:30, and I was on hold for probably 20 minutes. Nobody ever picked up. So I hung up. So I figured, I must have gotten lost in the system of some sort. And so I just hung up and called back, not even realizing that I was still on hold. Still starving though, And I called back and I was on hold for another 15 minutes. I never got through to room service. So 7,000, 6,000, however many people are on this cruise, that's the problem. Royal Caribbean, do something about that. We would have gone, when we got out, I would have made a reservation at a specialty restaurant. We would have just gone, sat down and ate. But literally nothing open. Even Windjammer, the buffet, why not keep that open till 10? I'm really shocked. And then if you do shut everything down at 9, you have hundreds and hundreds of people getting out at 9:15, 9:20 for an 8 o'clock show. We're 8:30 traditional dining, so we obviously missed dinner. Yeah, also the dining rooms are obviously closed too. So we missed dinner, and you have to expect that those people aren't just going to funnel down to Sorrento's to get, pizza for dinner when you're on a cruise ship with 10 specialty restaurants. So
Yeah, Royal Caribbean, you gotta do better than that. Keep something open. I mean, Windjammer wouldn't have been my preference, but we would have sacrificed, we would have settled for that, I guess. Sacrifice is probably the wrong word. Not a huge fan of the Windjammer, but we would have done it. But the doors were literally closed at 9 o'clock. So, I don't know. When you're on a cruise that is this big, the third biggest cruise ship in the world, at 9:30, you shouldn't have trouble getting food or dinner. That isn't pizza. That isn't crappy pizza. So, yeah, that's something to write in about, something to say something about. I'll be okay. I'm sure I'll be fine. We'll get up tomorrow. We have a port day, an early port day. But, yeah, 1 out of 8 nights, we definitely did not eat dinner tonight. So, and it was, we would have gotten out 10 minutes before and made it into the Windjammer or something in time. But there's a delay in the show. It went down for a little while and we had to sit, and that pushed us back beyond 9. So, yeah, you shouldn't, when you're on a cruise, I don't think you should get out at 9:10, 9:15 and have no options for dinner, including room service, which is kind of shocking. So yeah, that's my rant for the night. But other than that, good day. Tomorrow's cruise day 4. We're going to St. Martin, Phillipsburg, St. Martin. We've rented an ATV for the day so we can get around to the various beaches and downtowns. St. Martin is a dual nationality country. There's French side and a Dutch side. So it's a particularly long port day. It's 8:30 to 5:30, I believe. So it's longer than most. So we've got a long full day. It's our first port day. We've been cruising for 2 days. First port day. And so, I don't know. I was searching around and found this ATV place. They had one ATV that's $100 for the day. It's literally like a quarter of the price of an excursion for 2 people from Royal, And we can drive on the roads, and helmets and all that kind of stuff comes with it. So I thought that was phenomenal that we can, we want to go to the beach, we want to snorkel, but then we're not going to spend 8 hours there. We don't want to do any of the other things. We don't want to go on catamarans or any sailing or anything like that. I do, but my daughter does not. That does not interest her. So, I think this is a great option because the traffic I heard on St. Martin can be very, very tight, and this is going to be helpful. So that's the plan in the morning. We had sort of a no plan, but now we have this ATV that we can drive around on, and it just sort of frees us up. We don't have to do an excursion. We don't have to, get on the trolley and wait for the trolley. It's like renting a car for the day, basically. So that's about it. So we'll see you tomorrow. Day 3 is in the books, and great day. It's an amazing cruise ship with the significant exceptions that I just complained about. So we'll see you tomorrow.